Well, it's a nice sunny day, and I've been looking forward to being able to take this little fellow outside. I um, I just peeled a grape and put it in there and took the old apple piece out. He still has an sort of old apple piece there. It's a day or two old. He likes them a little on the old side. I think the fruits, a lot of times he doesn't look at them right away. So far, I mean, not that he's had extensive fruit offerings, but he's trying to move around. It's nice and sunny. There was a frost advisory last night, but I managed to keep the temperature in the kitchen. It didn't get down below 68, for as I recall. I mean, from what I was checking, and so I think he'd like to go outside. And the problem is, the new neighbors across the street were spraying something in the weeds or the bushes over there yesterday, and Tracy thought it looked like it was likely an herbicide. I don't know if it would be a fertilizer. And our potted plants on the stairs there that we just dug up for this guy, there's been a lot of wind, so we're just a little concerned about, how toxic whatever it was they were spraying might be, and if it's drifted. So a little nervous to bring him out on the porch today, but we were thinking about possibly taking him out back in the backyard, set up a table on the patio, and let him go out there, since he would. I mean, it's not a far distance, and if he had wings, I think quite likely he'd be flying around out there, like some of the other wasps flying out there today, which is nice to see considering the cold weather last night. So maybe he wouldn't mind going for a little trip out to the patio, so we can try. I think he would like to go outside, and while we still have some sunny days and warm temperatures, I'd like him to have that chance. So I didn't bring him in to take him away from all that. I just wanted to give him a safe place to be in the cold temperatures if he was by himself. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I've already taken him away from, maybe you never know, maybe he was resting overnight with other wasps. And maybe those ones that we did see was the lookout party looking for him. Wondering where he's been. But anyway, he's doing okay. So maybe Tracy and I will get something set up this evening and take him out for a visit outside. And then it's supposed to be nice tomorrow as well, and Tracy's off, so we can do that tomorrow as well. Let me get a picture of you. Hi. Hi. You're so cute. How you doing, eh? I know you want to go outside. Doing so well. Would you like to try your new grape? Eh? And your old apple? We have a few of those old flowers left, and I did manage to... Well, I did accidentally. Don't get stuck there. Don't get stuck. Do I have to come get you out? I don't think so. I think you're pretty good at navigating. Good. That's good to know. Okay. I don't want him to get stuck somewhere like that. I'll do a little adjusting, move that over. Oh, maybe he wants to walk upside down. Oh, you're gonna eat your flowers? Oh, that's good. I haven't seen you show any interest in those lately, and now you're interested in them? I hope so. Because we don't have many left. You're trying to walk on my finger. Like I said, a few days ago or whatever, that I did pull one out by the roots, so we do have one in a jar of water which we need to pot, and it's been indoors, so it wouldn't be exposed to that degree of anything that they might have sprayed yesterday, because it's been indoors. I haven't even opened up the window yet today. Of course, it's been a little cool, so that's a little concerning, maybe more than a little concerning, but we do have a few, and I'm hoping he'll show interest in a grape, because I've seen grapes recommended at least a couple of times, and seen video of a wasp eating grape jelly. So I hope he likes that, because we do have grapes and that we can get them, though I mean there's always a risk of pesticide on anything that he might eat or herbicide. So anyway, I think we will take him out for a visit later on. And I just hope he will eat some food. I think he's sniffing around where his apple was. I'll straighten out this weed right now. And we'll check back in later, but it's nice to see him active because the last few days with this cold weather and gray weather, he's been not very active. But so he's active, but I hope he's not because he's just hungry or stressed. I hope it's because he's feeling comfortable, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to adjust this flower. I'm going to see if he'll eat something, and I'd like to get him outside after. It's still a little, it's not a bad temperature out there, about 18, so I might go ahead and bring him out somewhere. We'll see. Oh yeah, he's eating off there. I think he's eating off the wall. That's good. Hello. There's a beautiful kuhuipo. Kuhuipo, kuhuipo, I love you. There's Irish. More today. Here comes Oniahaka. More today than yesterday. Some little seeds from the. I just took some old flowers out of the little wasp's cage. So. And this is candy crumbs, isn't it, girls? Yeah, your treat crumbs. Hey? Kuhuipo. I think we found a compromise for right now. He's cleaning himself off because I was offering him some of that grape, though I'm not sure he wanted it. But then he was feeding some from off my fingernail. So maybe he does like it. There's a drop of grape juice right there. Anyway, so yeah, here he can sit in the sun and look out the window, which I think he was doing. And I mean, I see the others outside buzzing around out there. And like I said, I think we'll take him out back. I know this is at the window. I mean, and you know, air can get in through the. I mean, it's not completely sealed, but the window's not open. So I think this is a compromise, and it's in an area where he can look and see his familiar territory, and he seems content just to sit there on the window. So maybe we'll try that a little bit while we can't take him out. And actually, that might work for the cooler weather too. To get a sunny spot right there, and he can still look outside. Though he might not want to look at snow if he's around for it. That's pretty sticky, eh, that grape juice? Yeah, I know. I had it on my fingers and then didn't realize until it started to dry how sticky it is. So maybe I'll get you a new apple piece since the one you had in there was drying a bit. Though, like I say, he seems to like them a little bit older. Like, he doesn't care, like, offer him this new grape and he's like, no, get that away from me. Or he doesn't, you know, go directly to it. But then he did drink some of the juice off my finger, so I think he's not necessarily opposed to it, but he may be mostly opposed to the stickiness. He doesn't want to get covered. I get stuck. Looking outside? Can you look outside from there? Hey? Are you too short? No, I don't know. I don't think you are. Let's see. What can we see from there? You can get this thing to focus. Yes, you can always climb the window if you want to. Oh, well, he likes that, I think. That's good. I can put him down a little lower, then he'd be more on his usual level, but maybe he'd like to be up high a little bit since he did like to climb. Hi. Okay, you all done in the sunshine? Do you want your grape juice? He says, oh, I like it up here. That's good. What I don't know is if they need direct sunlight, but I can't see how any of the queens overwintering, of course they're hibernating, would be getting any direct sunlight. So through the window might be enough. And then I wonder if it was very sunny and warm enough to just open a window and set him in front of that, like in the screen. Then he might get a bit of direct sunlight, but I don't know if they need direct sunlight. So that's a question. There's Honey sitting with him. Honey, Haka. A little bit of apple stuck on the wall there. I'll get that off later. Better wipe that with some warm water, I guess. And that's all they say for cleaning. Just take it easy for a little while, have a little rest. I don't think he's afraid of the cats. He was just down with Honey Haka down at this level. Hey, Kuhipo. And then he rested up here for a little bit. Seems to like that. Seems to like that spot. And we'll see. Be nice to get him back out, be able to march around outside down his table. And I think we just might try that this evening. I just want to take things easy, though. Hi, beautiful. Hi. Maybe the thing to do and they say just to use warm water, would be to clean the wall and leave a couple of drops of water. That way he can have a little bit of water source if he wants it. We've offered him, I haven't offered it to him that often. He doesn't seem to show interest when I have. And I was just worried about that, so I just went and opened the door and went to wipe off this wall. And what does he do? He decides to drop out of the sky and landed right on his dish here and starts having some grape juice. Oh my gosh, I really need to stop worrying about this fellow. So he's like, no, I like that. That's good. That's fine. I was just going to give him another chunk of apple to give him another option. But now I will save that for tomorrow in case he decides that he's bored with his grape juice and wants something different, because they say variety. Hi there. You going to have some more of that? And actually, he looks pretty good right here, so I think he likes that I cleaned that wall. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's harder to get down. Hey, what you doing? You're a very good wall climber. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Hey. So, I've got to I want to put something in this corner though. I just wiped it out and I forgot to kind of fill in the space, because if he would fall on his back, I don't know if he'd be able to right himself without having something nearby to be able to grasp. So I guess he's maybe just checking over what I just did. I did inadvertently leave a couple of drops of water here. I think he's having a good day today. Carrying his wings like he used to. That one sticking up in the air. Yeah. So I think he's quite alright. As long as you let him out for a little exercise and it's sitting in some sunshine, I think he will probably do just fine, as long as he doesn't need direct sunlight, and I'm not sure that they do. Anyway, we'll see, I guess. So far, it's been a few days since he's been outside, and we're not going to be able to keep taking him outside, so anyway, I think he's having a good day today so far. He's down in his beads and his flowers. There he is. Oh, he's gonna have some of those. Oh, wow, he's getting his appetite back. Well, yeah. The amount of light really seems to affect him when he sees that it's overcast and that, and then he just conserve energy. So, but then in colder weather it's often bright, so maybe that won't be a big problem. Hi! Hello! I'm going to fill up that corner for you a little bit, okay? Yeah, did you have a little bit of flowers to eat? Did you actually eat some? Oh, what you got there? Checking things over. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Very good. What do you think? You think you can eat those still? We still have a few of them. Yeah. Inside, and maybe that plant will grow some new ones. Are those too old? Right? I don't know. I haven't seen you really eating on them, I don't think. But that doesn't mean you haven't been. Maybe I'm just not looking at the right time, huh? Anyway, he was having some of his grape juice, so that's good. And there's lots of liquid in there. So now I'm not so worried about that. Hi! You're not gonna eat any of those, are you? I'm gonna move them around in that corner. Maybe he'll think again about it. I think he doesn't want those anymore, maybe, but I'm gonna let them stay for today. There, so that's better, just fill in that space there. There's some seeds and things down there that I'll wipe out when I take these plants out. Where'd he go? He was up here in the back there. You can see him up in the top left corner there. So I'm just back checking on this fellow, and as I do once in a while, just to make sure he's not like stuck somewhere or something. And I don't see him. He's gone hiding, which is like he used to do. He was up at the back, and so I think maybe he went down to hide in his stuff down there somewhere. Maybe I'll see him on playback. I looked around a little. I mean, just looked from the side. Sometimes he likes to hide in down in here. I don't see him. So that's what he used to do. He would go and disappear for a while after he had a fairly active, day, and so I think maybe he's acting more like his old self. It's been cold weather the last few days, and he's been mostly hanging on the top of the cage, and now I think maybe he's gone down in there to go and sit for a little while. Which is like he used to do. I would see him, and he would hang around for a while, and then he would go off on that table in the corner there where some of these decorations still are, and disappear. I would see him for a little bit, just kind of around the edges or underneath the elf's feet, which are now in here, and then he would just disappear. So I know he's not elsewhere, as far as I don't think he can get out of here. So he's hiding in that pile somewhere, I think. So that's more like he used to do. That's nice to see. And he's eaten today, so I'm not worried. He's had some liquids, I'm not going to worry about that. And he had some time in the window in the sunshine. Even met Honiahaka the cat, and didn't seem worried about her at all. So, a pretty active day. And the temperature's about 70 degrees in here, but lots of light today. And I think that just brightens his day.